touch this. Weird black portal that I've been here before and didn't actually have the ability to see. Cool. So I remember that hand that pulled me in. There's the bonfire. Can I warp out of here? I'm guessing I can't. Oh, I can just leave. Amazing. That's cool. That's actually nice, because I thought I was trapped in until I finished that DLC, but that makes it better than Painted World by far. Sanctuary Garden, let's go right back. I just wanted to test if I could leave. That's really nice. Before you even get into this DLC, you have to do a boss, and it's a relatively difficult boss. So, here is the literally a gatekeeper, actually. Do I feel like I can take him? Yeah, sure. I probably shouldn't be using this ring, but whatever. So this guy, classical Chimera, have a scorpion tail, a goat's head, and the body of a lion. So that 4-hit combo, this is what I was talking about earlier on, about sort of Dark Souls 2 development sneaking in. This guy is a very Dark Souls 2 boss because of that pattern of, no, just learn how to block a roll 4 times. That's the best way to get in hits. That attack lets you get it like twice. Also, that lightning does stay on the ground and will hit you. That tail just poisoned me. I believe he doesn't have a tail cut either, which is a bit of a shame. He's also a noisy boy. Ah, that's super hard to block. Oh, no! Okay. If you get hit by that wing attack, it's almost guaranteed to be a, not a poise break, a stamina drain. Oh, I gotta sit at that bonfire. Damn it. Sanctuary Garden. It's almost guaranteed to be a stamina drain. And then he will counter with that melee attack. Let's go Crest Shields and... Where are you, Clarity? There you go. Now, that lightning, I believe, is actual lightning and not magic. Like, most spells in this game are actually, magic type damage. It says 45 lightning. So we'll see if it does well against him or if I take a ton of damage still. Most magic in this game, most like attacks like that are actually magic type damage, even though they look like lightning or they look like fire. So let's see if that's the case. Ooh! I don't know if that was 80%. Don't like that stumble. Oh no. Two hits. Can only ever do 4 swings. Okay, back to lightning. I don't know if I believe that that's magic. That's probably lightning. I'll try a lightning shield next time. That flyover attack is the worst one. No. It juked me out and went the other direction. That wasn't a good dodge, really? Okay. You can see he's kind of a special baby, and if he wants to hit you, he'll hit you. Oh, come on, man. I really love when he rolls away. Like, he's like, I'm going to hit you, and I'm going to roll away, but you're not going to be able to counterattack me. Thankfully, he's not like a big HP sponge or anything, so you can... buffered my roll, damn it. It's the good attack, but I didn't get the good one. No. Yep, shoot some... Nope, you're gonna do melee again? That's fine. No! Bad time to heal. Damn. Okay. So let's equip something that's going to have lightning resistance. Oh, I didn't sit at the Sanctuary Garden. God dang it. Started talking about other things and forgot to do it. I think this is only going to have 5 Estus on it, though. Just less than ideal. Okay, what do I have that protects me against lightning? 65 on the Black Knight shield, but it's very heavy. Lightning. What was my best lightning? These are all 50s. Was it Black Knight Shield? Maybe Silver Knight Shield, possibly? Havels is, of course, amazing. I used Havels a lot in my first playthrough. I guess this one. This is 65, right? Okie dokie. I just recall Havels being super good. Actually, I used the Great Shield from this DLC. Great Shield of someone whose name I won't mention because it would be a spoiler. Great attack right off the bat. Nice. Thanks, buddy. Even better. 3 in a row. Why don't you do something else so I can heal up? That would be cool. Oh! He saw me drinking and he said none of that. So I never actually got to check if this was lightning or not. Yeah, this is not going to be 10. Oh, damn it. So this is the most, like, you can see the AI working in this boss fight. It goes, enemy is behind, do my spin attack. He like shifts from a long range attack mode to a short range attack mode. See, he was going to long range. Use my long range ability. Now shift to short attack range. I think my Bloodstone's gonna have nothing in it, right? Yeah, nothing. Make sure you're walking in the opposite direction of his flight, which I didn't do there. No, damn it. Ah, bad roll. Want to do an attack so I can heal? It's a good one to heal on, actually, because it takes a very long time. Screw you, buddy. Come into close range attack mode. Yeah! This will work for me. It won't work for me. Ah, ate the full combo and died. Damn it. I talked in previous episodes about how even like the normal enemies in Dark Souls 2 will do combos. They'll hit you like 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And you have a relatively early game boss is the Pursuer. And the Pursuer expects you to be able to combo roll 3 times to get through his boss fight. And this is not an early game boss by any means. Sanctuary Guardian is quite close to endgame. Come on, man. Anyway, that's why I feel like this was... Stop with the lightning, man. Every time. Oh, almost died. That one's the one you have to roll. I should try to roll that more. Even though I actually got hit by that, I could still counter him. Like 2 more hits ought to do this, I think. Maybe 3. Oh, 1 more. Come on, buddy. No. Thanks for the good attack. Get wrecked. So that's the Guardian. A way more difficult boss than he needs to be, but actually the least difficult in this DLC. That's how bad this DLC is going to be. By bad, I mean, like, it's perfectly well designed. It's all good. Like, quality-wise, it's just they're hard. There's nothing wrong with hard. But hard but fair. He doesn't feel fair. He feels like, I'm gonna do my attacks, and you're not gonna be able to return attacks on me. Haha. And don't kindle that first bonfire because another one right here. Another 1,000 or something souls before I can actually do anything. There's a cool NPC here. I like the more weird ones. There she is. Yes, this is a she.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness. But Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Of course. Save Dusk a second time. She was a nice lady.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary. Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Oolacile.
So you can kind of imagine that this is probably like related to the mushroom men in Darkroot Garden. And also she says, "From what faraway age have you come?" Dusk also said that she's from a time long ago. So you go through that portal and you're transported back in time. This will become more clear as time goes on, but it's kind of interesting that they're like, no, you went back in time. You're going to change some history here. You're going to do you're not going to do, no, actually, you are going to do a Dragon Ball and change history a little bit. Here's some good sorceries. They're not kidding when they say Oolacile had some interesting sorceries. Cast Light, that's the one sorcery I was going to use. It does the exact same thing as a Sunlight Maggot. It makes a little orb of light appear over your head, and that's pretty useful. Before you have the Sunlight Maggot, you could just use that and have your hands free to fight in the Tomb of Giants, but that's the only time it's useful, so it's only 1,000 souls. Hidden Body, Hidden Weapon. These are just, you basically become invisible. You become semi-transparent when you're close and clearly invisible when you're far away. Changes your lock-on range. Most people don't lock on in PvP anyway, so it's not that useful. Hidden Weapon. This was an interesting one. It makes your weapon invisible. So if you have a weapon with a very normal-looking stance, then you can use Hidden Weapon, and it makes it harder to figure out what you're equipped with in PvP. And obviously it makes it difficult to tell the range. Repair repairs all your stuff when you use it, but it's only one use. Chameleon turns you into an object. This is Prop Hunt. It turns you into an object from the local zone. Like if I cast this here, I'd probably turn into a mushroom. And that's it. They're cool.
Thou shalt see further on, an abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Oolacile. Knight Artorius came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet.
Ah, that's nice. I'm glad you believe in me, Elizabeth.
May the flames guide thee.
And that's an ancient farewell, is may the flames guide thee. So this is a relatively interesting area. There's these statues that look like human-shaped, but all their faces have green moss growing on them. This one's actually missing its head. These bigger pillars. They look like the flying buttresses of Anor Londo or whatever. Actually, one of the statues fell over. And they all seem to be looking inward here at this bonfire. Do I get 10 if I sit here? I do not. Oh, well. Also, when I was doing New Londo Ruins, I mentioned that sometime in the long distant past, Frampt said, to convince a society to feed off the humanities of the corpse of the primeval man. Well, guess what? This is that place, and this is that time where you get enough humanity in one spot, and the abyss kind of goes nuts. And oh boy, there's a lot of humanity in this spot because all the people were feeding off the humanities from Manus, the primeval man. You may hear a familiar sound in Royal Wood. Oh, there is one more NPC invader I need to show off now that I think about it. Hey guys. Oh, don't kill me. I just got done being killed by the Guardian. Ooh, double kill. Nice. And they have the same drops. Well, guess what? These scarecrow guys with their clothing and their farming implements seem to be the Groots from the past. Probably they were like automated, like scarecrow golem type creatures, but they're not actually golems. That were left here to tend this area in the past, in this time. And once all the people left, they were still tending to the forest, even though there's no reason for them to. And all their clothes rotted away. And they became the Groots we see today. Darkroot. These would be the Stone Knights. No, that's an overhead. I could block that. Interesting. I failed to dodge that. Oh! And then, just like the Stone Knights, they turn into, like, super lightweight balloons once you kill them. Because Havoc physics, yay. Hello. These guys also drop their not pickaxes, their pitchforks sometimes, which are a pretty decent weapon, surprisingly. If you like spear-type weapons and are more of a dex build, then they're quite good. Let me do a sip. I should probably kindle that bonfire in front of Elizabeth. Elizabeth the Mushroom. So you may recognize other places. If that's Darkroot Garden in the past, then here's this crumbling tower where I went to fight the butterfly, moonlight butterfly. Oh, they also do something with items where normally in the main game you pick up a thing from a corpse and it's the entire set of armor because, you know, it's the corpse. They were wearing the whole thing when they died. In this, there's like, you pick up one piece at a time. It's a little strange. Almost died there. You didn't see that in the last guy. Ouch. Don't do that attack again. Roll to get you off me. Actually, that was a very obvious shortcut there that I can't open just yet. But when I come back to this area, it will be open. Nothing behind again, that's a little bit lame. And these things do make a bit of a shimmering kind of sound. In Sekiro, the most recent FromSoft game, they did reuse a couple of ideas from this. There is a point where you go back in time in Sekiro. There is the Demon of Hatred, which has hands that look like the Manus' hands, which are the hands that pulled us into the portal. There's something else that is Sekiro related, but I can't recall what I was going to say. Maybe it was about these light plants, these plants that give off a bit of light. I think they're neat. Also, remember we entered the portal by the Darkroot Basin Hydra waterfall. And there is this bridge over it. So you can imagine right over there would be the Hydra waterfall to that side in the past. Well, this is the past, but you know what I mean. In the future, how about that? I also have enough to level up, so I'm coming back to Kindle and level up. Let's do one of these. Sit down. Level up. I want endurance badly. Let's see if I can get a certain someone to invade me while I'm in this area. And kindle that bonfire. I also definitely 110% want to have the NPC summon for the boss once I get to the boss. For now, though, I think I should take a break and end this episode. Although I don't know how long I've been recording. I may have been recording for 2 hours fighting the Sanctuary Guardian, who knows. Let me say this is the end of a part and say thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.